Howdy y'all, welcome back to the Wild West. In this video, I'll show you how to maximize your drone's footage to make it look cinematic in 5 easy steps. And at the end of this video, I'll give you a secret to how to make your drone footage just look beautiful. So first, plan out your shot. You gotta plan out what you do before you actually start filming. It's easier to mentally plan out what you're gonna do than just wing it. Often doing research on what others are doing for drone movements can help provide a mental catalog for you to refer back to. And while you're planning out the shot, ask yourself these simple questions. What is the subject going to do? Where are they gonna go? What short part of the story does this tell? After you've answered those questions, you're now ready to move on to step 2, which is number 2, set up your drone for the best looking footage you can. That means if your drone is able to use D-Log or cine, use those. These will allow you to capture a higher dynamic range and be able to do more with it in post-production. While it seems a little intimidating, don't worry about it, we'll go over that in a second. When filming in D-Log, make sure to have the color display assist option on. That way, the footage is displayed in more natural colors in real time to help you gauge what's going on. Number 3, take time to properly set up your shot. That includes proper balance of color, brightness, dynamic range, shutter speed, and more. If you're having some trouble with this as a beginner, there's actually a couple of apps that can help you. You can use light metering apps to help you get within the right ballpark and fine-tune it from there. This will help you as you're starting to learn what settings you need to use in order to get the best footage you can. For iOS, there's an app called Light Meter that you can use that's free. You can actually choose your aperture, your ISO, and shutter speed to help you get the best looking footage you can. I'll leave a link for the app in the description below. After you've gotten that beautiful shot and you're ready to edit, next comes color correcting and color grading. Color correcting means unifying that shot with the rest of your footage to look the same, whereas color grading is more creative and allows you to give your footage a more creative look. Which brings us to step number 4, using a base LUT to help color correct your shots. Using a base LUT to actually help color correct that shot is the best way to start. From there, you can change your exposure and saturation settings along with different colors inside of your shot. If you're looking for a good Rec to 709 LUT, Motion VFX has a free plugin called MLUT that includes 3 different D-Log to Rec 709 LUTs. After doing some basic color corrections with that base LUT, next comes step 5, which is to use a creative LUT to help your footage look more cinematic and lively. First, remove the Rec 709 LUT that you placed earlier to color correct. Next, replace it with a creative LUT of your choosing. If you don't use custom LUTs, that's totally okay. Feel free to use the base one we had before. Just using that color corrected footage along with some color grading will really help the footage to pop. And finally, as promised, my big secret to getting cinematic footage out of a drone is to use drone movement to tell a story and create action. Our eyes are naturally drawn to what moves. That includes when we push forward, when we pull back, when we move left and right, moving with your subject so the background is blurred. Movement is key to making your footage feel cinematic and full of action, because movement catches the eye more than anything and draws the audience in. Just a small tip, while having your subject move while you stay stationary is one thing, try having your drone as the movement. These drone camera movements are actually way more powerful than just having your subject move, and can have a bigger impact on your audience and capture their attention for longer. With these 5 tips and my bonus secret, you'll be able to take any drone footage and make it look cinematic. If you've learned something here today, subscribe below for videos and more information coming in the future. So go grab your drone, get outside, get some footage, start using these tips to get better footage today, because we need to capture the world more in all of its beauty.